jeans, cause you grow in the garden, surrounded by weeds in the garden where trees and leaves and misbelieves, and you grow. It don't show when you grow. It don't show when you grow. It don't show when you. It don't show when you bloom. But it's not you. And you go to the weeds and beg your plea and try to fit in with them leaves and bees. But you're rose in the garden made to make believe. And if that's who you be, then Baba, wear them jeans. And them jeans right? Do they feel tight? Do they look good? Do they feel right? Are you right? And you look tight in them jeans. Well, Papa, take them off, cause they not what you need. And birds of a feather, they fly together. And colors of a flower, they grow forever. And we like to do what weeds do best. They gon' latch. And you can't grow, and you can't know, and you only reap what you sow, and that's no way to be. But I'm just a planter, why don't you scat with me like da-da-doo-ba-da-da-dee, doo-ba-da-ba-dee-doo-ba-da-ba-dee-doo-ba-da-ba-dee, scoop-a-da-doos, zig-a-da-ba-doo-da-da-ba-ba-ba. You can't grow, and you can't know, and you only reap.
Hey! How y'all doing, huh?
Good, all right.
All right.
Well, we have a good show.
Jinx.
You childish, see?
Childish.
That was my line, you guys.
I wrote this show. Hush.
It's okay. He's childish. Isn't he childish? Thank you. Ladies, agree with me. Now, ladies, I see you sitting over here alone, but it's some good couple weather right now. You know, I'm almost in a couple. Almost in a couple. You never been almost in a couple?
Not quite.
Yeah, I'm sort of almost dating someone.
Don't clap for that, because y'all know, India, when you started sort of almost dating somebody, when?
See, I didn't tell you about it because we're not in a relationship quite yet, but we're getting there.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, there's this guy, right? He's taking his time to really get to know me. You know, it's something about a man who really takes his time to get to know you, right, ladies?
Absolutely.
He knows my work schedule. He knows where I like to go and eat lunch. And he does little cute things. Like when I'm coming outside of my house, I always see him, but as soon as he sees me, he ducks and hides. I think it's cute. Some people might think it's childish, but I think it's real cute.
I don't think it's cute or childish, baby. I think you have a stalker. That's what that sounds like. That's exactly what that sounds like.
But a stalker is something like a boyfriend.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. You're in a relationship. Is a stalker anything like a boyfriend? No. She says no, and she's in a real relationship.
Let me, see, I have to break it down to her because she didn't realize it yet, but I'm going to help her realize.
Okay.
How the similarities, we're going to do something. So he does little cute things for me, right? Like when I'm taking my shower and the bathroom gets all steamed up, I might turn around and he written a little message on the shower window. Like I was here. I just think that's so cute. And another thing he does is, lately I've been noticed, like I have a clothesline in my backyard, so I hang up my panties and my underwear, and some of them have gone missing. And he does not discriminate, ladies. He likes lace sets, but he also likes the big panties and the sports bras. I mean, it's something about a man who enjoys your lingerie. You know what I'm saying? It's something about him. And another cute thing that he does is he leaves me little sweet voice messages. Songs and things. You're mad? Now, it's more like an instrumental or a Dougie Fresh type thing. It's, you want to hear one?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is my favorite one. I memorized this one by heart, you know. It's like this. I wasn't even to the good part.
Oh.
Yes, I love it. I think that's so, isn't that sweet, ladies? He has to kind of grow on you. I understand if you don't understand. You know what? Let's talk about you. Since you're so worried about me and my life, what's going on with you and your dating life?
It's a little complicated because of my living situation. It's a little complicated.
Your living situation? What's going on with your living situation?
I live with this nice, sweet lady. You know, nice, sweet lady. She cooks. She, you know, likes to read her Bible in the free time.
What? So you telling me you live with a female and I don't know that? I thought we were BFFs.
Well,
Now, tell me what this young lady looks like.
She about 5'5", brown eyes, brown skin, fat ass.
What?
See, I say she was 5'5". She used to be 5'8", but spinal curvature set in about 25 years ago or so. So she's not as tall as she used to be. Yeah, brown eyes. One of them got a cataract, but she don't need 2 eyes to read Deuteronomy. You see what I'm saying? She got to memorize. And brown skin. It's covered in liver spots. It's just a different shade of brown. I'm sure somebody like it, though. I'm sure somebody like it. Yeah, that's my roommate. True story.
That sound like your grand. I was gonna say it sound like your grandmother.
My roommate. She's my roommate.
Go with it.
You just gonna go with it? So you saying that your roommate got a fat ass? That's what you telling me?
Well, you know, when that diaper get full, you can't tell if she got a dunk or if she took a dump, you know.
That's nasty, and you laughing.
Y'all in here eating. I just made a diaper joke. Y'all in here eating. Are y'all enjoying the food?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have some great dishes prepared using our signature Misbelief by Mr. Chef Rodney Burns from the Food Network. So enjoy that.
We also have that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. He's going to be giving us a live interview, telling us what's coming up with him. He's been nominated for a Big Easy Award, and we're definitely going to talk about that.
Yes. Oh, and we have stylist Torrence Taylor, creator of Southern Style International, Noble Boys, NOLA Nobles, and Time to Not. He's going to be talking to us about festival fashion. Look forward to that. He got some models and some dashikis and tank tops and things.
And things. And then to close it on out for us, we have Miss Tonya Boyd Cannon with CBC Music. She's going to give us a song, too, from her new album, Music is Life. And we're going to talk about some upcoming events that she has coming. And before we do that, though, might want to let DJ Mushat.
We're going to let him spin, because he's spinning strictly local tunes,
All
tunes
night.
from local artists all night.
All
so
night.
Enjoy DJ Mushat. Give it up for him one time.
What you have for me? What you have for me? Let me see.
Y'all enjoy your food. We'll be right back.
Wait for the beat to drop.
It hurts me so bad to see you cry and to know it's because of me. It's never my intention. My intentions are good, but I know that doesn't erase it, and suddenly your actions are so different. You don't even look at me the same. Do you think that maybe we could talk it over to see if we could get back? 'Cause I believe that we can work it out. Hey, we can work it out. 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 Whatever it is. We can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out.
How you guys doing? Good. I'm here with that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. And first thing I always want to do when I do an interview, I want to know what your misbelief story is.
Misbelief story. Hold up. First off, like, what part of town you from?
I'm from all over.
From all over?
When I was born, I was living in the 7th Ward.
The 7th Ward.
The 7th
I'm
Ward.
just saying, because after Katrina, man, I was asking people, you know, about misbelief trees and stuff, and like people was like, what's a misbelief? And I was like, is it some downtown thing?
It is.
Yeah,
Uptown, they say
What they say?
Chinese
Anybody from Uptown
plums.
around here? What y'all see? We got New Uptown here? Dang. No. She said New Uptown. Nope.
it's a downtown party.
Straight up. Well, my misbelief story, one that kind of mind is what made me start like appreciating every time I eat a misbelief. Cause like, man, we had these neighbors across the street. They had this big misbelief tree, like this large one. They had a dog in the backyard. And like my partner, his name was Phil. He used to be like, I don't know if y'all know too many people with misbelief trees, but like they be kind of acting stingy with their misbeliefs, you know. So
True.
you know what I'm saying? No.
True.
So like sometimes they'll hook you up, and sometimes you have to, you know, kisses. I ain't about to be kissing behind all the time. So I remember like we knew when they would be gone. So we rolling over there. We knew he had the dog up in there, but like man, his dog, it was one of those dogs that looked mean, but you know he just be barking. You feel me? He ain't about to bite you. He just be barking. We knew that. So it was me and two of my partners, and well, it was me and my partner and his cousin. So we about to sneak up in here, we about to get these misbeliefs, and we about to bounce. So we go up there, two of us, we get up the tree, one of our partners, he to look out, and then out the blue, what, straight up, then out the blue, man, the dog, he start coming, he start like barking loud, 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 loud. Now my partner up in the tree with, he spooked, you feel me? Nah, okay, I'm kind of scared, but I ain't scared like that because I know the dog, you feel me? I'm just feeling like, if this dog keep barking, we gonna get, you know, they gonna call the people and we gotta go. So I jump down, I break, run, the dog don't chase me. My dude that's doing the lookout, he break, run, the dog don't chase him, and our partner up in the tree, he did what you ain't supposed to do. He froze. So he up there froze, just like stuck, because he wasn't used to the dog like us. And we looking like, man, come on, this dog keep barking, you don't get us got. You feel me? So he start throwing the misbeliefs at the dog, the ones that we had just picked, because my stupid self left him up there with him. But he started throwing the misbeliefs at the dog, you feel me? And on one end, I'm like, yeah, you trying to save your life or something, I guess. But on the other end, I'm like, man, that's what we here for, the misbeliefs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's good fruit you throwing.
Man, that's good fruit you throwing, son.
And dogs don't even eat that.
Man, he clocked that dog upside the head at one point, like he got one good one, because he went, oh, and then the dog went about his way. Your boy jumped down, ran without the bag. You feel me?
This is a tragic story.
That's why I said after that day, anytime I eat me a misbelief, I'm like, yeah.
Just thinking about that bag in the trees,
Bruh.
I'm getting teary. I couldn't do it. I would have had to go back. What? I would have had to go back for him. You didn't go back for him?
Nah, I was kind of traumatized, bro. Like we eventually, you know, we just started hitting other, because you know, they got a bunch of misbelief trees around the city, bro. So,
but they used to. They're
used to, yeah.
Yeah, they're scarce now. For some reason, they're not growing how they used to, but they are there. And since we've been blogging and posting about it, we're starting a location map. So look out for the Misbelief location map for New Orleans. It's going to tell you where all the trees in the cities. And if you see a little dog next to it, think about Martin's story. That's probably one you don't want to go to when the people home. You know, thank you for that. That's a tip. We're going to use that. We're going to put like...
You need an app or something. You talking about a little map, make a little Misbelief app. I'll check it out. We go here to people's houses and their trees and stuff.
You might be on to something. You might be on to something. Write that down. Write that. Thank you. Thank you. So I know that you do film and theater. Do you have a preference?
They like two different things to me. So no, I don't really have a preference. I used to. Because like, you know, when you start, you come up doing plays and theater or whatnot. So at first you're thinking like, because one thing about theater is nothing like live shows. Anybody that's performed, anybody that does anything live, that instant feedback, that energy, that's just, But when you do film, you don't get that instant back, but you get to feel that electricity when it's done, and you get to watch it with a bunch of people, and you still get that feeling. So they different. They so different. It's like saying which one's your favorite kid or something. I have a term, but you know, I imagine that. That's what it's like.
Okay, I understand. So tell me about your training.
DU?
Ooh, DU. DU. We do. We have some DU in here. DU, make some noise. All right. All right.
But yeah, man. I mean, I always wanted to do it since I was little. So for real, I had to start with like church. You know what I'm saying? Because like my grandma, she was always like really, like she was one of them ladies that was like part of every program. You feel me? So she would make sure anytime there was anything, I was in it. Whether I'm an usher, whether I'm a little tree, whether I'm speaking. She always made sure I was in stuff because she wanted me to be able to be good at speaking, public speaking, because she felt like, you know, that's invaluable. So just getting that little bug when I was little, you know, the church folk, they ain't about to boo you. You could be horrible. You know, they ain't about to boo us.
Take your time, baby. Take your time.
There
you did good, baby.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
I mean, church is foster some artists. You know what I mean? Most singers that you live like, I started in the church. Actors started in the church. So that's where it started. And then, you know, went to school and then camps and then DU, Dillard University, just, you know, to be clear. So, you know.
Speaking of starting in the church, I know you recently did The Passion with Tyler Perry, right?
I had a line in that. Yeah.
Can you give us that line?
Anybody watch The Passion? Yeah. I was that dude that said the lady from Food Net from the Top Chef, Carla Hall. She had just gave Jesus like 8 loaves and 2 fishes. I might have messed up the numbers. I'm sorry. 5 loaves and 2 fishes. And then she was like, "Was that such and such?" And I just got my epic line.
Hold on. I have to prepare the audience for this.
It's New Orleans, baby. Anything's possible.
I like that. Ooh. If I ever had to have one line, that would be it.
And you had no baby in there. I just said, man, if I got one line, I'm about to say something.
Because when you say baby and you from New Orleans, people automatically know where you from.
Because don't you get tired of watching stuff that's supposedly from here and nobody sound like they from here, been near here, feel me, from Charlotte or something, but New Orleans, no offense, Charlotte. But yeah, so even if it was just throwing a baby in there, I had to give her something. You
had to do it. I understand. So what's coming up next? What's your next project or your next set of projects? What's coming up for you?
Right now, I'm about to have a couple of episodes on this show called Containment. It's about to come out on the CW. Okay. And a couple of indie films, independent films I just finished, supposed to be hitting Netflix and a few other places. So
you want to give us some names? Drop some names.
One of them is called A Quiet Storm. Another one's called NOLA Circus. I got this one line in this movie coming out with Matthew McConaughey called Free State of Jones. Oh, yeah.
He keep hitting us with these one-liners, and since the film hasn't come out yet, I know I can't ask you what the line is because I know you signed contracts and things around it. But I am excited about something. The Big Easy Awards are coming up April 19th, and you're nominated for Best Actor.
Best Supporting Actor.
Best Supporting Actor. Leave it to me to mess it up. So I'm going to do it again. I'm so excited about the Big Easy Awards coming up on April 19th. I'll be in the audience because you are nominated for Best Supporting Actor for your roles in Fishers of Men, written by Hal Clark, New Orleans' own Hal Clark. I love the show. I was there. Tell me about that. How do you feel about being nominated for that award? Is this your first time being nominated for it?
It's my third.
Okay.
Yeah. It's cool. I mean, anytime you could get recognized for doing anything, it's just humbling because all they don't really do it for awards. This is what we do. It's our, like as they say, it's our passion. It's us. It's like, it's what we do. It's like breathing. It's like talking. My man over there, he do his DJ thing. He could, if he was doing it for nothing, he'd be doing it. You feel me? Every artist in here is the same. So you nominated me. I was like, oh, that's what's up. Thank you. So yes, it's cool.
I want to talk a little bit about the role because I was there. I love the show, but in that show, you played a character. The show is called Fishers of Men. It's about a preacher who decides to actually be a fisher of men, just like it says in biblical text. And what he does is send men out, his deacons of the church, to find individuals who may be on the wrong path. They bring them into the church and help them or guide them to get on the right path. And they find ghosts, or the character's name was Ghost. And so that was Martin's character. And Ghost is a very heavy character. He's layers upon layers upon layers. And he has murdered people. He has sold drugs. And he has done a lot of things. He's sort of what we would call a menace to society. And he encounters the minister. And I'm going to let you take it from there after he encounters the minister.
Yeah, well, you encounter the minister. And, of course, like you said, they're fishing for men. They're trying to save lives. Because, as we know, the crime in our city is ridiculous. It's been ridiculous. And Hal Clark, he's the voice of Sunday Morning Journal on WILD. He won top-level awards for this play. He really wanted to speak about the authentic New Orleans, and he wanted to have some characters trying to do something about it. So I'm one of those. I'm a menace to society, and they're trying to help me, trying to save me before I end up how many of us black men end up and who get caught up in that. So throughout the play is just this fight to get me to see the light, quote unquote, but it's not easy.
So I wanted to ask you about your process to getting into that character, because I know you have similarities to the character, but you also have a lot of differences.
Right.
So I'm glad to know that he's never killed anyone, people. He's never killed anyone. So getting into that role, what are some of the processes that you use to help you understand the depth of that character and actually become that character, knowing that you've never done those things?
It's about nobody's good or bad. I mean, most times characters that you see, somebody you know. You know what I mean? Some of us know some people that have done some of the worst things, but that's my uncle, or that's my cousin, or to me, that's my people. And a lot of times you get, they like to paint, oh, this is a good guy, this is a bad guy, when really most of us just people, and we always that one good or bad decision away from being a murderer, or being a preacher, saint, or what have you. So it was more like thinking about the different people I saw in my neighborhood coming up, and just their stories, remembering how they were, you know, remembering some of the things they were going through. Because one of the main things I wanted to do was bring some humanity to the guy. I didn't want you to go in there looking at him like, oh, he's just so bad, I hate him, he should die and screw him. I want you to feel like, no, he did something wrong, but I'm kind of feeling him. That's my cousin, that's my brother, that's whoever. So I went there not really thinking too hard about what he had done, because a lot of times when people do those things, they do them and I ain't gonna say they forget about them, but they become part of their routine to the point that killing was just part of the game to him. It wasn't something that was personal or whatnot. It was, okay, that had to be done, boom. It wasn't until a specific murder and a specific catchback came to this character that he started realizing, oh, wait, hold up, my actions actually have consequences that can touch me. And until many of us get hit with what's that moment that I can't even think of the word for it, but you get hit with it. We all been there, that when you wake up, that wake up call of sorts, right. You know, you don't think of anything. So I was just looking at my own issues, my own demons, and just like I said, looking at the people I've seen in my life and just putting all that together in a ball and just reading that excellent writing. Because this guy, Hal Clark, he's a black writer, and we don't have a lot of black playwrights. We don't have a lot of black writers. We don't have a lot of things in this industry. And it's just so impressive to read something and to be part of something where it was intelligent as well as hood and street at times, authentic, smart. It was a breath of fresh air, and it was fun to do.
Cool. So my next question is, I know a lot of people ask actors when they're on stage, what's your dream role? But I don't want to ask you that.
All right.
I want to ask you something different. If you could remake a movie, what movie would it be and what role would you play? See, that's different, huh? You wasn't ready for that? I got you.
Remake a movie. What would I play? All right. I'm gonna remake. Everything I keep thinking about is controversial.
Be controversial. Controversy is good. It's good for the soul, just like this misbelief street.
First thing came to mind was I'll remake like guys in Egypt movies and just make them legitimately how they're supposed to be, with how the actuality of what we look like back then. So, that's the first thing came to mind, because everything gets so whitewashed. Then it's kind of messed up, but like, I'm getting tired of all these slave movies. That's why I'm happy that your boy Nate Parker got the revolt about Nat Turner coming. Because like, I was just thinking most of these little slave movies, but we shall overcome. Nope, I want the revolution. I want, let's go, because every story we hear about is slave. Like that's all we did was be slaves. No, there's so many stories. Either give me something modern or give me something modern to show what we doing now, what we going through now, and how we overcoming it, or show me the stories of not just us being subservient. So I would eliminate a lot of that nonsense. And I'm gonna do some superhero stuff. Let me be Batman or something. I'm gonna be Batman.
Yeah, that's why they call you Martin Bats. That's where the Bats and Martin Bats Bradford come from. But I could definitely see you being a young Nat Turner. You have the whole going on. Yeah, that was my visual for hair. You didn't. So next time you're talking about somebody, you see a female that you like, like, she knows what that means. Right when I did this, that mean you knew I was saying I like your hair. Telling you, and let me tell you, she would appreciate that so much more than you just staring like this or touch you.
Gotcha.
Just And you have to squint your eyes just the slightest.
Just the
See,
slightest.
that was flirting 101. I should get paid for that.
Thank you. Thank you. You just helped me out.
Yeah.
Go hard.
Go hard in the paint. Don't give up. And if she walks away, you did something wrong. Okay?
Yes.
Now, let's talk about your inspiration. Who one person that inspires you, and it doesn't have to be another artist. It could be whoever inspires you. Just one person who inspires you.
My grandmother, she inspires me. Like, you know, like in most families, your grandma like to rock. And we all go back to grandma. My grandma raised me, so grandma definitely inspired me. Tupac, I always felt like a certain like kindred spirit with him for some reason. I always like the radical nature, the honesty, the fact that he was acting as well as just, and something like he did so much before 25.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't even make it like to 25, and he did all this stuff, and I always felt like I was behind, looking at all the things he had done. So, as family and as an artist, that come to mind.
Okay. And if you could give advice to any aspiring artists, actors, what would that advice be?
Keep pushing. Period. That's it.
That makes me think of Lupe's song, Keep, Push, Keep, Push. That's what that was all about, keep pushing. So I'm going to do something called getting juiced, something we do here at TheMisbelief. I'm going to ask you 10 questions. You can't pause, you can't say you just have to answer them.
All right. I'm the guinea pig, huh?
Oh yeah, you are the first. I said we do this at TheMisbelief like I've been doing this, you know. This is the first time. So hey, well,
let's go.
You ready?
Let's bust it open.
What's your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
Favorite color?
Red.
If a song played every time you walked in the room, what would it be?
I'm the man.
You're stuck on an island. You can only bring 3 things. What would you bring?
A camera, a woman, and my girlfriend, of course. It wouldn't be just anyone. And something to write. Be able to write, so I can write something.
That's interesting. If you could have 1 million of anything, what would it be? And it can't be dollars.
Chances, opportunities at whatever's in my career.
Wow, that's nice. If you could start a business, what business would you start?
I'm not supposed to be pausing now. Business. First thing came to mind, I want to have my own production company where we make our own movies in New Orleans with artists in the city and showing them what it is.
What's your biggest fear?
Failure.
Boxers, briefs, or boxer briefs?
Boxer briefs.
You're in a love scene in a movie. Who's your partner?
Janelle.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Rihanna.
That was one more time.
Paula Patton. There's so many. I could keep going.
You can just keep going,
There's
right?
so many beautiful women in the game.
Yeah, you studied on that one. That was a good one.
I mean, just like it was like I don't know. I just said one and then you kept asking.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I messed up. That was my fault. Okay, and if not acting, what would you be doing?
Oh. Probably dead.
So, that's it. That was real. That was real. That just make me think about the whole concept of what it means to be a black male living in today's world. Yeah. So with that note, Shad, you want to give me that black roses? I think that's appropriate. And we're going to break just for a few minutes. We're going to come back with Styles by Torrence Taylor, Festival Styles by Torrence Taylor. He's the visionary behind Noblemen and NOLA Nobles. I'm sorry. He's the visionary behind the NOLA Nobles. And he also started Tying the Knot. And he has some models get you ready for Jazz Fest, Essence Fest, and all of those things. You almost made me tear up just now.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
How y'all doing? Hey. Welcome back to TheMisbelief. Y'all enjoying your food? Yeah. Y'all drinking that Misbelief punch? Or that hard head iced tea? Which one y'all drinking?
Hard head.
You on that punch hard head?
Hard head. Gotta be a hard head.
Well, we have stylist Torrence Taylor, creative. Yeah, clap for this man. Y'all know him already. All right.
Thank you.
Creative Southern Style International, NOLA Nobles, Noble Boys, and tying a knot. You tied this knot?
Yeah.
It's flies. Did I mess it up?
It don't matter.
I think I made it better.
That's cool.
Yeah. Torrence going to talk to us about festival fashion. You know, because with this weather in New Orleans, it's a little confusing what you're supposed to wear to the festival. Right, like am I gonna wear a sweater with the linen pants and the sandals and a poncho and a rain hat and bike glove? What, So what?
Well, we live in a very tropical city, so it's subject to change. We get all seasons in one day, so it's cool.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you gotta always be prepared. So that's why it's also cool to carry a backpack at the festivals also.
With an extra
a la poncho,
clothes?
yeah, clothes. Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Now you know.
What's hot this season?
What's hot this season? Well, we're definitely going to show you what's hot this season. But do you mind if I tell you my misbelief story?
What is your misbelief story?
Well, it started in the 7th Ward.
7th Ward?
Yes, the hard head. So we would gather as young boys with our Swagman plastic bags, and we would take a trip over Harrison Avenue where the more upper class people live. And we would, jump the fence and gather real quick, 0 to 100, Well, you don't have time to be like, oh, this one don't look good. You just grab. And so, the only rule we had was that, you couldn't eat till you got back home and washed them off. So, yeah, we were still clean.
Okay, well, this one in your drink has been washed off. I promise
Yeah,
you.
it's all good.
Before I put them in your drinks.
So, today, I'm going to first show you what young man Brandon is wearing. Brandon's going to come up and show us. He is rocking a custom dashiki by Aya Design, which is a local designer. Yes. Yeah. So we also have these shorts that were dyed and painted by Jay Skyline. You can look him up on Instagram, and they can be purchased. This whole look can be purchased at Charlie Boy, Uptown on O.C. Haley.
That's including the jewelry and accessories?
Well, those you could talk to me about those.
Okay,
yeah. But this piece is locally made. Yeah, it is locally made.
And
so,
that piece too?
yes. But we have several jewelry makers in the city who I definitely highly suggest you support them also. Yeah, the city is filled with everything, So it's all locally made. Thank you, Brandon. Next, we're going to have Charles that's going to come up. He is also wearing a custom dashiki, extended dashiki with a hoodie, yes. So this is the next level.
Charles got some fly dashikis. I saw him at Congo Square Festival. His dashiki was a hoodie with a high-low. They make the high-low stuff for men? They do. He had one, it was so fly with the green one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He was so fresh. I'm sorry.
So you could definitely get this one from Happy Village. They will also be. They will be, yeah, see, everybody in New Orleans know each other, so this will also be sold the first week of Jazz Fest. So you can buy this the first week of Jazz Fest. This is a custom piece that is made by the legendary Dr. Foots. And so this is, if y'all know Dr. Foots, yeah, so we do it local. We don't have to go to no out of town for our stuff, yeah. You can buy local. Thank you, Charles.
Thank you, Charles. So are we just doing dashikis this season? Is it strictly
No.
African garb?
No, like I said, we tropical. So we're going to show you some more tropical looks, things we could do. Yeah, we bring the beach to the streets. So we're going to show you right now. Joshua is wearing, actually, this is a Ralph Lauren expired. So I want to show you a lot of how guys can rock floral, which is just like, the leaves and stuff like that. So, things like this, guys don't have to, rock floral prints.
But when you got muscles, you can wear floral, you can
Yes.
wear
Well,
do what you do.
and you definitely, it don't matter the body shape or size. You want to have a tank top in your collection because it is hot. It gets hot in New Orleans, so
And if you ain't got this body, I
don't.
wear a tank top too.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You put a tank top on. I don't have this muscle that he got right here.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing like that. Okay. Still wear tank top.
So, and clean your feet up also, because you got to have your your flip flops. Sandals. Yeah, so your sandals are flip-flops because it get hot, it get hotter than hot.
You ain't got to tell me.
Yeah, so we got to have, and again, just keep keep your custom piece on this season. All these custom pieces, we got so many custom designers, you got to have it full out, 360, So when you walk on that red carpet at Jazz Fest and they ask you what you have on, you get to say you have on something local, and you have on custom pieces that nobody else would have on, These things could happen for you under $100 also. This whole look, you could buy this whole look at Charlie Boy also.
This whole thing is just...
Yeah, this whole look.
Where's Charlie Boy located?
It's uptown on O.C. Haley, 2043.
2043 O.C. Haley.
Yes.
Nice,
So
nice.
support your local shops, your local designers, your local jewelry makers, cooks, stylists. Get your hair done, all local. Your makeup done also. You're going to see all about that also.
All right. So we had 3 looks. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Brother Muscle. 3 looks for the brothers, and I guess we're wearing dashikis and tank tops this season. I'm going to be wearing some kind of work sweater
No.
with tank top or dashiki.
Let's not even speak that kind of weather into. No, we're not going to even speak that kind of weather.
Sleeveless, sweater vest, right? I'm going to work it out. But what about the ladies?
The ladies. So the ladies are coming to slay. Yes. They're coming to do it up. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you about this magic dress that the lovely Jewel is wearing. As I take this purse that you probably could also find at Jazz Fest. So, before I get to that, her earrings are actually made by a company that also repair bikes on O.C. Haley. And this rubber leaf that you see is a tire bike. It's a tire from a tire. So, there's all types of ways to be creative. And these are custom made by some teenagers from the YEP program, the Youth Empowerment. Okay? So, you want to hold this mic for me?
I'll hold the mic for you.
While we create magic.
Work out. Yeah. Ooh. It's a versatile dress. Yes. It does things.
So this is one look. Yes. So definitely keep you a floppy hat, ladies. It doesn't matter how big your head is also. And again, wear you something that represents, your ethnicity and stuff like that. And so I've only did like 3 looks. This dress could do like 6, however many you wanted to do. If I was able to take it off of her, I could show you some other stuff, but it can be also purchased the first week of Jazz Fest. If you need to have it before then you can stop over at Ashe Cultural Arts Center and ask for this dress. So we're going to ask all our models come back up. Joshua, that's Joshua. He has a name. And she's, but that's NO. That's NO. Yeah, she's beautiful. So, thank you. Follow Southern Style International on Instagram and Facebook. And you can always see you at the fest.
Moonshine, you gonna take us out? Give us some local music? Y'all got time to order some drinks, some food, have a conversation? Man, how the food is going, you know what I'm saying? You don't need drinks, don't get up and dance with us? Come on, right? Come on, the music must be on spot.
Love it. It's just so jazzy. Hey. You know when you hear a song like that, it has to be about New Orleans. As a matter of fact, that song is called In New Orleans by New Orleans' own Tonya Boyd Cannon. She has a new CD out. The CD is called Music is Life. And here is my autographed copy. If you look closely, you'll see my name. NCI. So this is mine. You should get yours. And if this song doesn't convince you, I'm going to let her convince you when she comes up. So she's going to share 2 songs with us today. Or tonight, I should say. So give it up for Tonya Boyd Cannon if she comes to the stage. Music is life.
Such a great treat. Grab a little snack from New Orleans, been yay to go. It's on Royal Street downtown. Stop over to the square to hear the local bands. Roots of music playing in the stands. On the riverboat, jumped on the naturals to go.
So that was good.
I was working on writing that song, that's why I missed it.
And that's important.
Y'all still having a good time? Yeah. Thank y'all for showing up for episode 1 of TheMisbelief. We're at the end of our show, so hopefully y'all have been in a nostalgic mood, right? We've been playing games in the front. We've been talking about misbeliefs and our childhood and whatnot. And we've got one more performance for y'all before we close it out. Y'all ready?
So before we get started, I have to ask you what your misbelief story is.
Oh, my misbelief story. It's crazy because my misbelief story is loquats, which is the same thing as a misbelief. As a vocalist, loquat is very, very good for your vocals. Instead of drinking your tea with honey, you would just drink loquat. I also, growing up, I'm a Mississippi, Louisianian. I was born in Mississippi, raised in Louisiana. Been in New Orleans for over 20 years, and I would hear about Misbelief. I was like, who is Miss Misbelief? Who is she? You know, I was like, y'all don't believe her? Like, you know, I wanted to know, like, what was it? And so as I grew up, seeing it in the 7th Ward and the 9th Ward and St. Louis, you know, over there by Armstrong Park. We was in the tree this past couple of weekends, like up in the tree, and the security guard had to get us out. But we didn't freeze like the dog, you know. But on the Farilla,
What? You represented what?
Night boy, what? CTC, what? Across the canal, Tennessee, Treacle. But no, we found some pretty much everywhere we've traveled. My kids spot them, and the more that we talk about the misbelief, the more they're coming even more to life.
I noticed that.
And I love the fact that you guys have this idea to talk about something that is so unknown to others, but it's known to the roots of New Orleans. And baby, let me tell you, ain't nothing like New Orleans.
Nothing.
In New Orleans. Whoa.
All right.
And mother, she doesn't want to hire me.
No, I heard you, but you didn't show up. Oh! Because you was working on writing the...
I was working on
See,
writing edition. I was working on...
See?
And now we're here. Yeah.
But it's amazing. It's amazing to see artists loving what they do and bringing in the nostalgia of New Orleans, which makes New Orleans what it is. Ain't no city like ours.
Amen.
And excuse me for my English majors, there isn't a city like ours. But that's the beauty of it, of our city. So I mean, I was in LA. I'm getting ready to leave this summer to go over to Italy for 4 months. And I can't wait to go and talk about the Misbeliefs. In New Orleans, the music is life, the Torrence Taylors, the India Mack, the Slim Hotel, DC Paul, and the amazing things about our city. So I'm just excited.
Nice.
What's coming up for you? Because I know there's a lot of things coming up.
Yeah, there's a lot. I'll be performing at the Louisiana Music Factory promoting the album on next Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, next Saturday. I'm getting ready for Jazz Fest. Congo Square Stage, I want to see you all there, so excited about that. And just hoping some more doors open. While he shuts some doors, he's opening some doors. So I'm just standing in faith and receiving it because I've been learning patience is the thing. And as much as I want to move before him, he's telling me to stand still. So I'm standing still and know that God is real and just moving in his time.
That was for me.
That was for you?
That was for me.
That was for you.
Right for me. In my
Right.
face.
So what song are you going to give us from the album, Music is Life?
The album, do y'all have y'all copies? You can get it tonight. You can get it tonight. And you can get it tonight without all the taxes. For the low. On the low.
On the low quad.
Yeah.
Get it for the low.
Get it, yours. But you can get your copy. I'm gonna do one of my songs I love on the album is called Call It Jazz. And I love Call It Jazz because, but I'm gonna do it a cappella because I want you all to be able to hear what the song is about. And then when you hear it on the album, it's like, I can appreciate it more. Because you know, as artists, and as my brother was saying earlier, you had me in tears, as being an actor, just an artist, period. You know, we are often like either shoved to the side or overlooked because we may not look the right way, or we may not sound the right way, or we may not have enough hair the right way. But the sad part about it is you never know who I am if you don't allow me to continue to be me because everybody else is taken. So the thing is, keep doing what you're doing, and I want you guys just to receive this album. This album is a soulful, jazz, funk, reggae, gospel. It's a musical gumbo. And so tonight I'm gonna do Call It Jazz, a little bit of that. But I'm gonna do a little something to make tonight what I feel like it is. And I'm gonna do a little freestyle that I need y'all help on. So I'm gonna do Call It Jazz and Wondering and my little freestyle. Can I do my freestyle first? And then you can appreciate my creativity because I'm sensitive about my. So when I'm not performing, I teach 3rd grade when I'm not on the road. And I teach my children to be who they want to be when they grow up, right? So I always play this track because it reminds me to be who I can be. Because I know I can be what I want to be, right? If I work hard at it, I'll be what I want to be. So I just felt like I want to freestyle this. And you can snap or you can clap. You may call it a misbelief, and even a Chinese plum. Some even call it Japanese, but it's a loquat where I'm from. Cause it helps my vocals, help me sing, help me think, because I do my thing. It's the misbelief, yeah. Oh, the misbelief. Say it with me right there. Say misbelief. Say misbelief. Oh, you can climb up your neighbor's tree and get your misbelief. Say misbelief. She's from uptown, you from downtown. No matter where you're coming from, just get you a misbelief. And even a drink like DC Paul, baby, is done. I like the lemonade or the front punch. It's one of yours, it's two. But just get your misbelief. I promise, baby, it will do something for you. Say misbelief. Say misbelief. Oh, climb up your neighbor's tree, and it'll do something for you and me. Say misbelief. Yes. So now tonight you can say the premiere, you wrote the song. Right? We said we was going to bust it wide open, and that's what we're doing. So I wrote this song on the album called Call It Jazz. I'm just going to do a little bit of that one, a cappella, and then I'm going to sing one of the songs. My husband wanted to come. I've been dealing with my sinuses, and he has, as well as our kids, and so he was like, babe, I'm going to come, and then he fell back to sleep. I said, okay, I'm just going to go, and I'm going to be singing his part that's on the album. So I hope y'all enjoy it. All right, here we go. Call It Jazz. Jazz is a song, and it's poetry. Jazz is a rhythm, also a melody. Whatever it is to you, call it jazz. Oh, Louis Armstrong said, what a wonderful world Billie Holiday blessed. The boys and the girls Uncle Lionel played. The bass drum with life. No matter how you feel, the sound will get you right. All over the city, jazz is played. People dance at the second line parade. Whatever it is to you, call it jazz. This song for the lovers, if you're in love, India, her almost relationship. I've been married 16 years. Yeah. And so I wrote this song in my journal to my husband. Lately, I've been wondering, baby, if I am the one for you. Is it true? Do you love me? Lately, I've been questioning my love. If it's sincerely from my heart to yours, one of a kind for you. And I've been wondering, and I've been wondering how to give you all of me. And I've been wondering wondering how to say I love you, baby. Wondering, and I've been wondering how to give you all of me. So many times I wanted to walk away from you, refusing your heart of having deja vu of stories from my past life. But you inspire me to reach for the highest dreams, never giving up, but looking forward to our fairy tale ending. And I've been wondering, and I've been wondering how to give you all of me. And I've been wondering how to say it's true, wondering how to say I love you, baby. I want to give you more. You're the one that I adore. And I've been wondering how to give you all of me. So if my husband was here, he'll come up. Baby, I've kinda noticed you've been worrying here lately, but there's no one for me but you. Rest assured, our love is true. And I've been wondering, and I've been wondering how to give you all of me. And I've been wondering, and I've been wondering how to give you all of me. To all the lovers in the house, just rock with me, hey. Just rock with me, hey. Just rock. You can stand up, baby, because I know some of y'all feel constrained to the seats, but you can just move with it. Hey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. To give you all of me. Woo.
Y'all been going for Tonya Boyd Cannon. That was hot. We all in here sweating after that, huh? Woo! He'll give you background music like he's singing for real. All right.
And I've been wondering. This is my audition tape. Get it? I've been wondering. Hey, say misbelief. Say misbelief. Say misbelief. Oh, say misbelief. Misbelief. Yeah. That was nice.
y'all for being here. Thank y'all for showing up for episode 1 of TheMisbelief. Thank you to actor Martin Bats Bradford. That boy's bad.
Yes. Smoking hot. Do you?
Who else we had?
Torrence Taylor.
Hey. Chef Rodney Burns from the Food Network Food Wars, cooking y'all plates up.
We have DJ Mushat.
Killing it. Local artist all night.
And he makes his own beats and things. Last heard with rapper D1, who has paid Sally Mae back. And we all trying to get like D1 and pay Sally Mae back. I think we're going to go out with that, but not yet. So, and we also had Tonya Boyd Cannon. Also want to give a shout out to Kapture NOLA in the building. They're going to be, they're going to chop it up and then put it back together and then chop it up and put it. You only do that once or you do it?
You just chop it up one time and put it back together.
And then put it back.
But you know where it's going to be when they finish? TheMisbelief.com. So check for us on Monday or Tuesday when our website goes live, and hopefully the episode will be edited by then, and we'll see y'all there, right?
Right.
Thank y'all for coming.
And with that said, before I had to do one more thing.
What you got?
They have a special gentleman in the house tonight. It's his birthday.
Just one? Oh.
It's his birthday.
Special gentleman whose birthday it is.
Yes. And this gentleman, his name is Charles Zezab. And I just want to give a New Orleans happy birthday to him. I need somebody who knows how to hit that beat. Who knows how to give me that beat? I need a beat.
Come on, now you got that beat going, son.
Hey, New Orleans style. Oh, what? Where that beat at? Yeah. Give me that beat. I said, give me that beat. I said, give me. Yeah. Oh, happy birthday. It's your birthday. It's his birthday. This is how we do it at TheMisbelief. Why? Again, beat and win it. I do that beat and win it. Beat and win it. Because it's your birthday. Now do that beat and win it. And do that big. Bop.
My day was good. I just drove in, came in town for this.
From where?
From Houston, Texas. Yes, sir.
Okay.
How old are you, Charles?
I made 33 today. 33.
That brother made it to 33.
And you know what? That's a good note to take us out of, because D1 always say put your threes up. That stands for be real, be righteous, be relevant. So on that note, D1 take us out. I think that was like so appropriate. You would think we wrote that down. That was nice. Say it again. Be real, be righteous, be relevant. Yeah.
I finished. For those who doubted me, yeah, this is payback. And I've been on my grizzy, yeah, since way back. No sir, and I don't drive a Maybach. But guess what I did? I finished paying, selling Maybach. 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 My name is D1. Let me tell you what I've been through when it come to Sally. She call me at least twice a day, she want our money badly. Calling me from different numbers, ooh, she thinks she slick. But I got them all memorized, I hit ignore quick. Needed tuition, needed room and board. Had to pay for books, so I took out loans to feed the boy. Graduated, wasn't making quite enough to pay him back. Went in default, messed my credit up, check my Equifax. I ain't proud of that, I'm more proud of that. I ain't drowning that. I got 2 jobs, really got on my grind. No time to whine, I can't ride the pine. In the game right now, my time to shine. Started paying them loans back one at a time. Got them down till I paid them all off. Peace signs. For those who doubted me,